Can you give me 4 minutes? I know you're probably feeling lost right now, wondering if this relationship is even worth fighting for. Or maybe you're just tired of giving and not feeling like it's enough. I get it. Relationships can feel like a lot sometimes. So let's break this down. What even is a relationship, right? Sometimes it feels like it's supposed to be this perfect mix of romance, passion, comfort, but real life just doesn't look like that. Is it about sex? Yeah, intimacy matters. It's important to feel wanted and connected that way. But it's not just that. Is it about taking care of each other, like cooking meals, keeping the place clean, making life easier for one another? That's part of it too. But that's not all. Is it about dates and traveling together, making memories, taking cute photos, and having stories to tell? Sure, those moments are beautiful, but even that's not the whole picture. A relationship isn't just one of these things. It's all of it. It's laughing at the dumbest jokes and sitting in comfortable silence. It's arguing over something small and then realizing it wasn't even about that in the first place. It's holding them when they're falling apart and letting them hold you when you're the one who's breaking. It's messy. It's confusing. It's not always 50-50. Sometimes it's 80-20. And sometimes it feels like you're giving your all while they're barely present. And that sucks. But here's the thing. It's not supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to be real. It's easy to get caught up thinking that love should feel like butterflies all the time. But love isn't just about feeling good. Sometimes it's about choosing to stay when it's hard, when life gets messy, when feelings get complicated, when it's just not easy. But you know what? Love shouldn't feel like losing yourself either. If you're constantly walking on eggshells just to keep the peace, that's not love. That's fear. And if you're constantly bending over backward to make them happy without getting the same effort back, that's not partnership. That's self-sacrifice. A relationship is sharing responsibilities. Yeah, it's picking up their favorite snack when you're out because you know it'll make them smile. It's remembering how they take their coffee or showing up with their comfort food when they've had a crappy day. It's also about sharing the boring stuff like laundry, dishes, paying bills, and planning meals. It's about being a team, and no one person should be carrying that weight alone. It's listening, really listening, even when you're exhausted. It's trying to understand where they're coming from instead of just waiting to be right. It's saying, I'm sorry, even when you don't think it was your fault, because it matters more to fix the hurt than to win the argument. And yeah, it's about staying curious about each other, never assuming you've got them all figured out. People change, they grow. You've got to keep learning each other, keep dating each other, even years down the line. But at the core of it, a relationship is about respect. Respecting their boundaries, their needs, and their dreams. And just as importantly, respecting your own. At the end of the day, it's not about grand gestures or having it all figured out. It's about showing up, flawed, imperfect, and still willing to try. It's about loving them without losing yourself. Making space for them without shrinking your own world. And sometimes it's about knowing when to let go if holding on means breaking yourself apart. You're not supposed to be everything for them, and they're not supposed to be everything for you. It's two whole people choosing to walk through life together, not two halves trying to complete each other. Take a breath. Remember that love should feel like home, not like a battle to prove you're enough. You are enough, just as you are.